Hello everyone, today's video is going to be my April favorites, and I have quite a bit of favorites here that I'm really excited about. We've got a really big mix of makeup and lifestyle stuff in here, and I have been trying out so many new products that I have been like over the moon happy with that I cannot wait to share with you guys. So anyways, before we get in the video, if you're brand new, feel free to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up if you love favorites videos, and then also comment down your monthly favorites in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are loving this month, but now let's go ahead and get into it. Also real quick, I forgot to mention I have an email notification if you want to sign up for it. It's in the link down below in the description box. I only send out the email when I upload a new video. It's just a little bit more reliable, but you guys can check that out in the description box down below, and also all the products will be linked down there too. Anyways, the first product that I want to talk to you guys about is one that I've actually only used once, but I have to talk about in this video because you're gonna see my hands right now. I had a tanning faux pas. Like, I had a big tanning boo-boo mistake that I did yesterday. Oh my goodness. So I started noticing them like this midday, and basically I couldn't put on my hand, like I could not put my finger on it. Like, what did I do? Because I remember I applied my gradual tanner in the morning, which is another one of my favorites. This is the St. Murad gradual tanning lotion. This one I have been loving. It doesn't give you that kind of tanning smell. It's just a clear lotion that develops over time. You can apply it every single day, and it feels so good. Like, honestly, this is a really good dupe for, if you've heard of Savon Ayla, she's a blogger. She came out with one that's called Number 32, which I really liked, and I like it as a kind of tan extender for me because I am fair. And I opened this up because someone told me that they love the gradual tanner, so I opened this up and I've been trying it out ever since, and I've been loving it, and it's literally just like her tanner, but this is only $12.99 and you get 3 more ounces in it than you do with hers. So I was like, this is a great dupe. This does the same thing. It works great and I love it. So this has been one of my new favorites that I've been using. So I used it without a mitt, and I washed my hands really well, so I don't have a problem with it. And that's why I was so confused. I was like, I washed my hands really, really well. Why are they tan like this? I couldn't put my finger on it. Well, at the end of the night, I sometimes like watch my stories through to make sure like everything posted right. And I remember talking about this, and I was like, oh, that's what did it. This is the St. Murad Radiant Oil Tan Boosting Facial Serum. So I tried this out yesterday morning. It's a little serum that's gonna give you a tan to your face, but I sat down and did my makeup. So I put this on first, then I went in with my sunscreen, and then I went in with my makeup. It didn't even dawn on me to wash my hands after putting this on my face because I, put it on and then I rubbed it around. That's where this came from. And what's weird is I wash my hands every single time after doing my makeup, so I don't know how it still stayed on. I think I just left it on for too long, like while doing my makeup, and it just started to develop. I don't know, but pretty sure it came from this thing. So do not make the same mistake I did and forget to wash your hands like immediately after applying this. I have to say though, it worked really, really well. My skin, like my face, is the same color as my body now, and it did not break me out. Like, no new pimples. And also the serum is really hydrating and really nice. I actually really enjoyed putting this on before my makeup. It honestly felt just like I was using the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir one that I love before applying my makeup. So this actually gives you it like really, really moisturizes the skin, and it feels amazing on the skin. But I can't believe, I don't know why. I think I was just like really in the zone of getting ready really quickly that it didn't even dawn on me. But this stuff works, and I love the fact that it did not break me out. So I would have seen an like immediate breakout from this, at least from yesterday and by the end of the day, and nothing. So this is like my new favorite facial serum for tanning. I just will remember to wash my hands directly right after it, like really, really well. I can't believe I did that, but I want to talk about those two products. I love St. Murad. I think not enough people talk about them. They're very affordable. You can get them at Ulta. They're $12.99, and I feel like their products work really well for my fair skin that has that pink undertone to it. So, and I just really love it. So I highly recommend them. I'm very impressed with their new products. I'm trying out their clear one right now, and I used that one last night, and I think it worked out really well. It's a very natural, even tan on me. It's not super dark, but I think if you kept applying it, you can get darker with it. But so far, so good with that one too, that I showed in my PR haul recently. So anyways, love that. those are working well for me. All right, so we're gonna kind of stick with skincare and then we'll go into the makeup. So the next product that I have here is one that I was really kind of hesitant to try out because I just don't know what vitamin C is going to do for my skin. I remember years ago, it really broke out my skin. So ever since then, I've been very hesitant. I even was told by an esthetician not to use vitamin C on my skin because my skin is sensitive and acne prone. So I just never really put it into my routine because I've been so scared about it. But the problem is that vitamin C is one of like the key ingredients that helps brighten up the skin and get rid of acne scars. And that's what I've been dealing with. So I finally tried out this new product. This is from Murad. I believe I got this in an Ipsy box over like the last couple months. This is their Environmental Shield Essential C Day Moisture SPF 30. So I've been using this every single morning for the last, I want to say, week and a half to 2 weeks or so now. And I really like it. I've been really enjoying it. It goes really well underneath my makeup. It gives me my sunscreen for the day, especially now that it's so hot outside and I am trying to like take Riley on like long walks, like for an hour long each day. So I'm making sure I put on my sunscreen every single day, even if I don't know if I'm gonna be going out or not. But this stuff has been amazing. I've been really enjoying it and it's not breaking me out either. So, and my skin has been doing so much better, and I'm going to be talking about a ton of the products that have definitely helped that out, but this one has been working well and I'm very happy with it. So if you're looking for a sunscreen and you want something that's also going to brighten up the skin and help get rid of dark spots, check this one out. I swear, Murad just keeps impressing me. I love Murad. I'm obsessed with them right now. All right, so I have another Murad product, and my favorite line from Murad is their hydration line, and that is the purple color. This is their Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes. I got this in another Ipsy box, and I'm loving getting my Ipsy boxes right now because I'm getting such good skincare in there. And this eye cream is so good. It is so moisturizing. I use this morning and night. For me, I usually have like an eye cream in my bathroom and an eye cream out here. This has been so good that I've literally been going back and forth. Like, you know, if it's nighttime, I'll come in here, grab my eye cream real quick, put it on, and then go. Before I would just like have, you know, one in here and one over there. But I've been loving this so much, I have to use it every single morning and night. It is so hydrating. It is so good. If you are dealing with dry skin or dry under eyes, definitely check this one out. I've been so impressed with it, and it actually works really well underneath my makeup too. It's not making my concealer slip and slide anywhere. It's not making anything crease. It just gives a beautiful just hydration underneath the eyes that I really need right now. So and plus it's a very generous size too. Like this thing is huge, you guys. There's a lot of product in here and I've been loving it. So this is tied with the It Cosmetics Confidence and Eye Cream, and it's tied with my Ole Henriksen Banana Bright. All three of those are amazing, and this one I love. So definitely check that one out if you're on the hunt for a new eye cream and if you have like dry skin. Okay, so next up are some sheet masks. And if you follow me on Instagram stories, you've already heard about these sheet masks, but oh my goodness, you guys, I have gotten so many comments and DMs about how healthy and glowy my skin's been looking. As you know, over the past last week and everything, I went through like a really bad breakout. I couldn't figure out what was going on with my skin. So I told myself, I was like, you know what? We're gonna really up my skincare routine. We're gonna do a sheet mask every single night. I wasn't being as like consistent with my sheet masks over the last like years or so. And I used to be so into them. And now I'm like starting to implement them every single night. And it is amazing how much they have changed my skin. I feel like they changed my texture on my skin. My skin is glowier, my skin is dewier, my skin looks supple, it looks healthy, it looks glowy, and I owe it to these sheet masks. I have tried out other ones over the last like 2.5 weeks when I really started implementing them, but these ones have been my favorite, and they're from Tula. So I have the Star Bright Nourishing Brightening Mask. These are hydrogel masks. I found that sheet masks that I love the most are the gel ones. I see the best results from them. They are just, oh, they're so cooling on the skin. And I love the Tula ones because I have a smaller face and they fit me so well. And what's great is that they're actually in 2 parts. So it's not one big sheet mask. They're like top part and bottom part. They will fit all face sizes because you can overlap them, or you can just make these work for you. So that's what I really like it, because these fit me the best. And I'm loving them. The other ones that I have here is the Major Glow Cooling Brightening Hydrogel Mask. Both of these are great. These you can find at Ulta, Nordstrom's, their website. I think this one is only available on Nordstrom. I can't remember which one. I think it's these ones right here, but they're both amazing. I highly recommend them. definitely check them out and just incorporate them every single night, and you will see such a huge difference in your skin. I am blown away because it's just, I don't know. I'm really blown away by it. And you guys have seen it over this last week when I've been really strict with my routine, and my skin has never looked better than it does right now. So I am just so happy, and I cannot rave about these enough. These are so amazing. All right, so the next two products that I have here are two products that I purchased from the Sephora sale that you saw me talk about, and I've been using them over the last week. And I just want to talk about them because I had so many questions asked for updates on these products, and they're both dark spot products. So the first one is the Ole Henriksen toner. This is the Glow 2.0 dark spot toner. And then I have the Ren Overnight Glow dark spot sleeping cream right here. So you guys, I don't know which one is transforming my skin right now. I don't know because I tried them both out at the same time. I was gonna tell myself only do one at a time, but I was so excited to use them that I've been using them together, and I had so many dark spots right here on my cheek, and I even went out, like, I think it was like this after the second or third day I was using them. I came into bed and I went to Joel and I was like, I am so blown away by how good the products I'm trying out, because my dark spots on my cheek were nearly gone. I was like, those things have been there forever. It literally took me 3 days to get them to go away with just using some new products. So I don't know which one it is, but so far I'm loving these two hand in hand. So this I've been using morning and night. I put on a cotton pad and I just kind of put it on my face, wipe it around, and then I go in with my moisturizer afterwards. So I've been really liking this. And then I use this every single night. And this I've been really enjoying. Oh my gosh, it's so hydrating, and just the texture is just perfection. So I've been using this every single night, and I don't know which one is clearing up my dark spots because they both do the same thing. But I think hand in hand, these have been just great products. So I'm gonna keep using them. I'll keep you guys updated with them. But so far, I have seen a huge difference in such a short period of time, and I'm shocked. I am shocked, and nothing's freaking me out, so, which is good. So that's like my biggest thing. If I will know when a product breaks me out by a couple hours, like I will notice it immediately because I will have pimples pop up. That's how sensitive my skin is. If I do not break out something from the first day, then I know it's not gonna break me out if I continue using it. So I don't know. I have to rave about these because they're so good. So if you're during the Sephora sale, definitely pick these up. This one is a smaller version. I think I might actually go purchase the full size version now because it's been working out so well for me, and pick this one up too. But if you guys want to try it out, pick out the small version and you will see, I swear, you will see a huge difference with it. It is amazing. So those are some skincare products that I've been loving, and I just cannot rave enough about them. All right, so now getting into some makeup products. The first one that I have here is one that I've talked a little bit about with you guys. This is the Ilia Color Haze Multi Matte Pigment. The one that I have is before today. This stuff is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, this is another product that I have been getting asked by so many people what blush I am wearing on my cheeks. And it's been this one. This is a multi-use pigment that you can use for your cheeks and your lips. I love using it for both. Oh, by the way, this is what the applicator looks like. See, this is where I was kind of hesitant when I hauled this and I looked at it. I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this for my cheeks, you know? But the formula of it is so nice. It is not sticky. It dries down beautifully. It feels like silk. The color is perfection. I love this cool tone pink. There's a few other colors that I want to pick up. I think one of them is Temptation and the other one is Waking Up. I think Waking Up is actually sold out, but I am blown away by this. And also it's such a beautiful color on the lips too. This is just an amazing product. I highly recommend it, you guys. If you are looking for a really nice cream blush, especially for the summertime right now, you need to check this one out. I feel like Ilia is not talked enough about. I really want to try out their tinted face. I think they have a tinted face oil or something, like a foundation that they have. I want to pick that one up and give that a try. Now that I've tried this out and love this, I want to try more from them. So very, very impressed, and that color just the formula of it is just so good. All right, so next up is a concealer that I was trying out. This is the Kosis Concealer, or Kosis, I think that's how you say it. So I talked about this in my Sephora haul, how I tried it out that day, and I felt like it was really kind of dry underneath my eyes, and I feel like it wasn't light enough for underneath my eyes. So I still believe that it's not light enough for me when I am not self-tanned. I feel like they should have one shade lighter than this. But the formula and the way it looks underneath my eyes has grown on me, and I like it. I feel like that day my skin was too dry, and I tried it every single day after it, and I've been using it, and because I film those videos like way ahead before I actually upload them, and I've been using it, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it looks so different underneath my eyes, which just shows my skin must have been too dehydrated. It was just too dry. I needed to use some more moisturizer. So it's crazy how products can change so much depending on your skin type and what your skin is that day. And I've been using this ever since, and I love it. I think it's great. I think it's got good medium coverage to it. It gives it just gives a really nice brightening effect. It's easy to blend out, and it doesn't crease on me. So it's just, again, I'm like, it just shows that it really comes down to your skin type and what your skin is doing that day for products. So I've been really enjoying this. I've been using this ever since, and yeah, and now I see what the hype is, because I've had so many people say they love this concealer, and I was like, oh my God, why is it not working for me? So I had to keep using it, and I've been using it every day since, and now that I like made sure that, okay, keep moisturize, exfoliate, looks completely different with my eyes and looks amazing. Okay, so next up are two Fenty Beauty products that I've been trying out ever since I got them in PR. And oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, so first off, the blush. It's a cream blush. This one is called Petal Poppin' 02. It is beautiful. It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. It is stunning. I love the formula of these. I love the brush as well. I'll have the brush link down below for you guys too, but the brush is great with these as well, and they're just so beautiful. Again, the formula is very similar to this product right here from Ilia. It's a really nice formula that isn't sticky. It kind of just dries down to like a little bit like a powder finish, and it's just stunning. It's so stunning, and I'm loving it. So this is one that I've been using a lot recently too, ever since I got it. And then another product that I've been loving too from her is her cream bronzer. I love her Into Sun powder bronzer. I'm almost out of that. I actually kind of want to go pick one up before the Sephora sale ends. But I'm loving this cream bronzer. This one is Butter Biscuit 02. This has been the best shade for me. And it's the same type of formula as the blush. And it's just beautiful. It blends out beautifully. I actually like this cream bronzer more than the Charlotte Tilbury one, and more than the Chanel one. You guys know that Chanel one that everyone has? I have that one too. I like this more. It's easier to manipulate and move around and blend out. It's beautiful on the skin. I like the formula of it. I love the shade. So this is like my new favorite cream bronzer. So I've been using this one a ton. I've been using like all cream products mainly a ton. I do set things with a little bit of powder. Like I'll go with Into Sun on top of this to kind of set it. But it's beautiful. Like you could just wear these also by themselves and set things with a translucent setting powder as well. But I've been loving this, and I think she did such an amazing job with those cream products, so I highly recommend checking them out during the sale. By the way, I've gotten a lot of comments and DMs saying to do a cream makeup tutorial, like with all cream products and stuff, kind of like what I've been doing. I will be doing that. I'll film that later this week because it's kind of like my everyday routine now, and I just feel like it makes my skin look so much more healthier and glowy, so I will share my routine with you guys. But the last product that I have here is a brush that I got from Hourglass, and oh my gosh, when I saw this brush, I was like, oh, I'm gonna love this brush, and I've been obsessed with it. So I think it's because it kind of like does everything that I need in just one brush. And what I do is I use this to set my translucent setting powder to set my face. So I take my translucent setting powder, I take this in, I press it in there, and then I press it underneath my eyes, and I go in all the small places with this one, and then I'll take this big one right here and I'll swirl it in the lid, and then I'll dust it and set it all over my face to set everything else. I also use this one to help blend out any blush or any bronzer that I need to blend out or anything like that. It's been a really good multitasking powder brush for me. I feel like it kind of step out of my routine where I'm trying to find brushes, and I just got like my powder stuff right here. So literally in there, setting underneath the eyes, then this side all over, and then blending out the bronzer and the blushes when I need to. So I've been really liking this brush. I think it's a really good one to have on hand. And then last but not least is a clothing piece, and it is the sweater that I am wearing. I've had so many questions about the sweaters I've been wearing and the clothes I've been wearing, and I have been obsessed with Aloe, you guys. Oh my goodness, I've been so obsessed with Aloe. But this is their Soho Pullover, and I really love this one because it's a great layering piece, and it's really nice and lightweight and thin because it definitely is getting hotter now, but it's nice and cozy to be with inside the house. So this is their light pink color. I have it in 2 other colors too. That just shows how much I love it. I actually found it on a website that is 25% off. I don't know if they still have any in stock. If they do, I will link that one down below. If not, I'll link you over to Aloe's website where they have a ton of different shades or ton of different colors in it. But just kind of quickly show you guys it. It goes down like past the hips. It's nice and a little bit oversized. It's just really soft, comfortable, and nice and lightweight. It's a great layering piece, great lounging piece, and I've been loving it. I love the colors too. So I will have these ones linked down below. I'm wearing the size small. I feel like Aloe runs a little bit big just as a heads up, but small fits me perfectly and it's super comfortable. All right, so those are all my April favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've just been loving so many new products, and I was so excited to film this video because I was like, there's so much I want to talk about and I want to share with you guys, especially before the sale ends. So I will have everything linked down below. I'll link as much stuff as I can to Sephora so that way you can get your discount on it. But yeah, there's just so many new products that I'm so excited about. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave your favorites in the comments down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my next one.